In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to set up Google Ads for your lawn care business in 2025. This is a complete step-by-step tutorial, so whether you're brand new to ads or you've tried them before, you'll learn exactly how to set up a campaign that gets your business found whenever somebody's looking up lawn mowing or lawn care in your area. There's no crazy editing or B-roll in this video, just the real process that you need to know. If you can't sit through it and pay attention, then honestly, you probably don't deserve the information that I'm going to give you. But if you are serious about your lawn care business, stick around to the end because that's where I'm going to share the most important parts of your Google Ads setup. So if you've never created a Google Ads account before, just type in Google Ads into Google. Click on this first one here. And if this is your very first time starting up with Google Ads, you can actually get some free credit here. So you can get $600 in ad credit when you spend your first $600, or $1,200 when you spend $1,800, or $1,800 if you spend $3,600. It's an absolutely incredible deal. So if you're brand new to Google Ads, make sure you get one of these. But since I already have an ad account, I'm just gonna click on Start Now. I have a few different ad accounts, so I'm just gonna pick this one here. All right, now we're in Google Ads. The very first thing that we wanna be doing is seeing what people are searching up to find lawn care businesses. And we also want to know how much people are paying to appear at the top of the page. So I'm going to teach you how to do that before we actually set up the campaign, because we need to nail this first. Otherwise the whole thing's going to crumble. So you go over to the left-hand side and go to Tools, and then we go to Keyword Planner. And we're going to click on Discover New Keywords. So the first thing you want to do is actually target your local city. So right here, I'm going to type in Melbourne. This just makes sure we get the most accurate data when it comes to keywords. So tap on Save. Now we just type in what somebody would normally type in when they're looking for our service. So something like lawn mowing near me. Okay, now let's tap on Get Results. All right, now our results have appeared. So what we want to do is tap on this, the average monthly searches. So it brings up the keywords that are most useful to us. So right here, we have a large amount of just lawn mowing search terms, and we can actually see the average monthly searches, and we can see how much people are paying for the top of page bid low range at the top of page bid high range. So some people are paying as much as $7.52 to appear at the very top of the page. And then some people are paying as low as $2.38. So this is where you can really find out what your maximum cost per click should be. You'll understand what I'm talking about a little bit later in the video. So just remember these numbers for your business. So what we want to do right in here is just grab all of these that are related to us. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them. Here's a little tip. You don't want to be appearing when somebody types in cheap or another person's business. First of all, you don't want cheap clients. They're just annoying, they're a headache, and they're just looking for the cheapest quote. And number two, for competitors' names, it's just really pricey to bid on competitors' names. It's a waste of money in my opinion, because they're very unlikely to convert because they're looking for that specific service because they've most likely used them before. And obviously we don't want to be grabbing Honda lawn mowers near me because they're clearly just looking for a lawn mower, not a lawn mowing service. So once you've grabbed all these, just tap on copy, and I'm just going to paste all of these into my notes so I can copy and paste them later on. Once you've put all those in your notes, just please make sure to remember the top of page bid high range. For me, it's around $7.50. But now let's head off over to the campaigns and actually start creating your lawn mowing ad. So once we're in the campaign section, we go to overview and then we click on new campaign. Tap on new campaign again, and the type of campaign that we want is going to be leads. So tap on leads, and the type of conversion goal that we want is submit lead forms. If you want to learn the best way to set up conversion tracking and everything, I'm not going to share it in this video, but I have a link in the description to my school course and community, and you can actually check it out there. But for right now, let's move on. And the type of campaign that we want is just a search campaign. And the way we'd like to reach our goals is just going to be website visits. So just paste in your website here. For this example, I'm just going to use Augusta Lawn Care because I like their logo and I like my candies. So now let's just tap on continue. Name the campaign name, lawn mowing, and then go and continue again. So the first thing we actually want to do here is change the bidding strategy. Right now it's on conversions, but it's kind of useless to start off with conversions if you have no conversion data in your ad account. So what we want to do is actually use maximize clicks instead. So go down here where it says clicks, and then set in a maximum cost per click. So this is where you actually need to remember what I told you earlier about the top of page bid, which for me was around $7.50. So for the maximum click I'm going to be putting in is just $7.50 because I want to appear right at the very top of the page. Now just go down and tap on next. Don't use these and don't use these. These just burn your money. I'm speaking from experience. In the location area, just tap on enter location and then click on advanced search. So this is where you just type in one of the service areas that you work in. So like this. And then what you want to do is tap on show all areas and then just start targeting all around where you actually service. Now, obviously this is completely up to you and where you service, but this is the best way to actually do the targeting. This makes it so you can actually do bid adjustments in the future per postcode on which one's actually converting best. But once you've done that, just go down and tap on save. Now what you need to do to absolutely make sure you don't waste money on getting clients in the wrong area is tap on this location option and change this to presence, people in or regularly in your included locations. Because you don't want interest where people who, are just looking up your location and then they're seeing your ad. You do not want that. You're gonna waste too much money. So make sure to flick it over to this. Trust me, your wallet's gonna thank you for this, and same with your family. Once you've done that, scroll on past. You don't need to bother about anything here. Tap on next. Don't use the AI. Currently, the AI sucks, so just skip past that. With a keyword and asset generation, just go by and click on skip again. Now here's our keywords. If you remember all the keywords that we found before, this is where we want to paste them all, and just paste them all here. Now we're not fully done with the keywords yet. After we finish creating this ad, we need to change these keywords to exact match or phrase match, because right now they're broad match keywords. So just remember that. Make sure to stick around to know actually how to do that. Otherwise you're going to be wasting money on broad match keywords. Once you've done that, here you're actually creating the ad itself. So right here in the display parts, you can see it connects to the actual URL. You can just put in things like get quote, or if you've got a discount or anything, you can make $50 off or anything like that. As you can see, it's appeared right here. Now for the headlines, you just got to keep these really relevant to what people are searching. I'm not going to do a massive build out of exactly what I'd put in here, but just keep it simple. What are people searching when they're looking for your service? So what a lot of people are actually searching is like lawn mowing near me. So you can actually have a headline that speaks directly to that. And you can also pin this at the first position, second position, or third position of the headline, because Google Ads uses 3 different headlines and they rotate them around. So if we pin this at first, you'll see right here that this is the very first headline that appears, and then there's a second headline that rotates in between all the others. So imagine if you typed up lawn mowing near me and the first ad you see literally says lawn mowing near you. That is unbelievably relevant to what they searched, so they're most likely going to click on your ad compared to other people's ads. Now the other headlines that are also really good are things that are call to actions or social proof or discounts. So you could have another headline that is get your free quote, $50 off, or 5-star Google reviews. Because the first headline has already nailed the relevance in what they're searching, so the second headline needs to tell them what to do, or why they need to trust you, or what discount is going to push them to actually go with you. So now when you look at it, it says lawn mowing near you, get your free quote. Now that is so much more punchier than just general lawn mowing service things that aren't super relevant to what the person's searching. But once you've put in all of your headlines, scroll down to the descriptions. So the description is just a little bit of an extra push to push them on buying your service. Usually you just kind of explain what you do or anything about your business. It really kind of helps them think, all right, I'm gonna pick them over somebody else. So I just put in these 2 here. Let me just show you what it looks like in the ad. Lawn mowing near you, get your free quote, get a spotless lawn without lifting a finger, fast, friendly mowing in Chadstone. So referencing the target location of this ad. Local lawn mowing made easy, affordable, reliable, and hassle-free. Book today. Right, this is a very good high click-through ad that speaks exactly to what they want and very much mentioning the area that they live as well. Obviously, if you're targeting a whole city, not just a local suburb, you want to just put in the city name instead. So the city that I live in is Melbourne. Instead, I just changed this over to Melbourne instead of Chadstone. For the images, just make sure you add in any of your lawn care images. So you just mowing a lawn or anything like that. The business name, you just type in what your business name is, which in this case would be Augusta Lawn Care. For the business logo, just upload what your logo is. For site links, you just have very simple things like different services and just social proof. So as you can see here, you've got property cleanups, lawn care, video testimonials, so that's the social proof. For callouts, you don't really need to stress too much about these. They're just little extra bits to your description that appear right at the end over here. So let me just show you it right now. There you go. I usually just use social proof or an offer in these areas. In the more assets area, we just want to put a phone number. So as you can see here, I already have one put in, and we don't really want to bother about anything else here. But this is what it looks like when you've actually put in the call extension, so they can actually call you straight off the ad without actually clicking up here and then going to your website. But once you've done all of this, you go down to save and then tap on next. And now you're in the area where you're doing your budget. So personally, just put in what you think that you want to put in. A method most people do is they take the cost per click and they times it by 10. So for us, our maximum cost per click is $7. So we times that by 10, and that's a $70 per day daily budget. That means that we should statistically have a conversion rate of around 25 to 30%. So we'll get around 2 to 3 quotes each day. So I'm just going to set custom budget and then just put this up to $70 and then you just tap on next. And now that this is all done, you just go up to publish campaign and publish campaign. Now, once we've done that, now we want to change our keywords to exact match or phrase match to make sure you don't waste any money on poor performing broad match keywords. So what we want to do is go over to campaigns, tap on campaigns here, and then click on this. It'll take us directly to the ad group area and then just tap on it again. And it's going to take us to our keywords. So as you can see here, the match type is broad match for every single one. Tap on this, tap select all 14, tap edit, change match types, change all match types. Personally, I use exact match more than phrase match, so we'll just go exact match. Tap on apply and bang, now they're all exact match. So when somebody types up lawn mowing near me, that exact phrase, they're gonna actually see your ad straight away. Look, if you want an unfair advantage in your lawn mowing business, know exactly how to set up unbelievably profitable Google ads, Facebook ads, and automate 90% of your lawn mowing business, I have a full home service marketing course that works extremely well for lawn care businesses. Go into the description, click on the link, check it out. It'll be the best investment that you ever make for your lawn mowing business. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please give it a like, a share, just anything possible. I try to give as much value as I can for free.